Marine bike races. Obviously, this uses the same engine and physics as the overworld traversing. It's no wave race, but I guess it's sort of fun once or twice. One aspect that bothers me, not just for this game, but for all the racing games, is the map on the left is just a straight line. Skydiving. Have you ever just shown up on a vacation and decided, fuck it, let's just go skydiving? Basically, you use motion controls to make poses in tandem with these adrenaline junkies. It's actually really stressful because sometimes the gyro won't fit perfectly or won't work, and I'm like, oh god, these guys are gonna hate me, I'm the worst.
Man, I knew we shouldn't have let the guy who's never skydove in his life do this with us.
Volleyball. Not gonna lie, I don't understand this one, like, at all. I either was screwing up the timing or didn't understand the controls correctly. I'm sure it's serviceable if you figure it out, and if you don't, get your stamp and flee the premise like I did. ATV racing. It's like marine bike races, but with ATVs. You know, this has nothing to do with the video at all, but I actually did drive an ATV once with some friends. My friend was on a motorcycle circling around the same desert loop. I made a sharp turn in front of him by accident, and he fell into the damn bushes. That story's more interesting than this minigame, sorry. Scuba diving. I don't even really understand why this is a minigame at all. Scuba diving is supposed to be more of a relaxing, sightseeing sort of activity, not just going around high-fiving the damn turtles. The underwater controls are pretty bad, so I just skipped this one, unless you are a generic NPC. Surfing. This is another one that I really don't understand at all. On the Wii, this might have made more sense, but at least on the Switch, I really just mashed buttons and saw what happened. If I mashed fast enough, the wave would go down, but if I mashed incorrectly somehow, the damn wave would curl up and kill me. I hate this one. Moving on. Water Gun Wars. You know what? This game is actually pretty solid. It's a cute little shooter, I guess, that replicates the feel of a real water gun fight. There's actual strategy with the stealth involved, with hiding behind the trees. I mean, it's no Call of Duty, but this is probably one of my go-to minigames. ATV tricks. This is the first of a few minigames that last a grand total of 10 seconds. You basically just jump off a ramp and mash the L and R buttons to do tricks in the air and try to rack up your points. I'm sure there are people who have taken this one to crazy depths, but I like to preserve the health of my controller buttons. Thank you very much. Marine bike tricks. There's a bit more to do here than ATV tricks. It's in a giant square versus a mini field, but yeah, these trick minigames are going to be a constant, and I don't have a lot to say about them. Moving on. Triathlon, also known as reusing assets. So a triathlon in real life has 3 parts to it normally, which are swimming, cycling, and running. But you see, the developers didn't have in-game mechanics for those first 2, so instead it's marine biking, walking, and ATV riding. So this one just comes off kind of forced to me.